What up, Acheron family? Good to see you guys. Welcome to the 24 Standards of Acheron. Today's standard number 8, details build trust. Today I want to talk to you about one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my life, and it didn't come from the car business. It came from recovery. When I got sober, people didn't start trusting me because suddenly I was sober. I didn't have any credibility. I didn't follow through on my commitments. I didn't call back when I said I was going to call back. I didn't stay sober when I tell people I would stay sober. There was no consistency. I had no reliability. Whatever I said I would do, it didn't matter because I did whatever suited me at the time. And I started to rebuild that trust, but it wasn't built on the things I said. Trust was rebuilt because I started doing what I said I would do. If I said I'd be somewhere, I'd show up. If I made a commitment, I kept it. If I made a mistake, I owned it. Day after day, month after month, year after year, trust was rebuilt through details. And the older I get, the more I realize that business works exactly the same way. When I first got into the car business, nobody knew who I was. I didn't have a reputation. I didn't have a business. I didn't have a fancy website. I didn't have a building. We literally had a piece of asphalt with a makeshift office and no bathroom. We were peeing in the bushes. Like, my wife begged me to get a porta potty. She said, "You can't have guys peeing in the bushes." And we would go use the neighbor's bathroom if we needed to go drop a deuce. And we really didn't have nothing, but I had my word. So if I told somebody I'd be there at 5 o'clock, I better be there at 5 o'clock, not 5:01. If I said I'd send pictures, I better send pictures. If I said the check was coming, the check better come, especially in the wholesale world. You sign your own death warrant, you bounce a check. Because when you're unknown, the details are all you've got. And honestly, I don't think anything has changed. Today we have a business. Today we have a team. We have inventory. We have systems. We have Google reviews. We got all this stuff. But trust is still built exactly the same way. A customer doesn't trust us because our Google reviews. They read them, sure. A customer doesn't trust us because we have nice cars in a showroom and the shop and all that stuff, or a mission statement on the wall. A customer trusts us because we do what we're saying we're going to do. Did we call them back? Did we have the vehicle ready before they came in? Did we communicate when something changed? Quick text message? "Hey, I can't make that. I'm going to be late." Or, "That car that you're expecting at 5 o'clock, I said you'll get back today. I need more time with that." Did we turn the paperwork in on time? Did we follow through on our commitments? Those little things may seem small to us, but to the customer, those details are the entire experience. Remember, they have their lives going on. They got all kinds of stuff going on. We get a little bitty window with them, right? A little window of opportunity with them. And what are we putting in that window? What kind of details are we putting in that window? Are they inconsistent? Are they flaky? I've learned that people rarely lose trust because of one giant mistake. It's usually 100 little details that get ignored. I know for me, every time I do something or I misrepresent a car, especially in the wholesale world, or if I don't do something exactly that I said I was going to do, they tell me it's fine. They say, if I tell them I made a mistake, but they make a little note. They put a little sticky note in the back of their mind somewhere. And I make another little mistake, and I apologize. And they make a little note. And slowly, that trust bucket gets depleted. The missed phone call, the forgotten promise, the paperwork that sits too long, a vehicle that wasn't ready, the conversation that never happened. At Acheron, our vision is to change the auto industry for the better, right? The whole damn industry for the better. It doesn't happen through big speeches. It happens through details. Every customer, every vehicle, every phone call, every commitment, and every day. Because details are how trust is built. And trust is the foundation of everything we do. So that's standard number 8. Details build trust. So here's my call to action for you guys. Today, I want each of us to ask ourselves one simple question. What's one detail I'm overlooking that could build more trust with a customer, coworker, or a vendor? And then go fix it. Because small details repeated consistently become a reputation. And a reputation built on trust is something nobody, absolutely nobody, can take away. Peace. Thanks for listening.